Test, test. Okay, hey, sorry, I didn't have my mic plugged in. I realized as the stream was starting up and I was just in the middle of waiting for it. So I'm glad that I got it plugged in. Everything seems to be okay. At least I hope it is. Except for these dropped frames that I'm looking at. I'm kind of waiting for the game to catch up. Normally we would not be attempting this because it's Tuesday and Valve works on the servers and everything sucks. It's going to be probably laggy. So I'm just watching the bars down here for it to catch up before I do anything significant. We tried to do this stream already a couple of times, and I even switched to Dawn of War at one point because it was I knew that it was going to be like this today due to the fact that it's storming and I've lost power 2 times trying to do a stream and the servers are messed up, so just kind of trying to be patient with it. Yep. Trying to get this sound up to where you can actually hear the shit, but I don't want to overcrowd my voice out either. It's like I'm going to turn it up to right here, then yeah, so I muted the sound in my headphones, but it kills it on OBS. Okay, sorry. I know this is all super, super interesting. I'm going to try to jump into some casual matches and just see how it goes. The frame rates and all that stuff seem to have evened out, so. So yeah, I've been thwarted multiple times today at trying to do this stream, but I think we're okay now, unless I lose power again, in which case, so sorry. We're on Dust Bowl, attack and defend, so we'll just see what we got. Probably play medic. I was trying to do Dawn of War earlier, and I couldn't talk about anything because I was so focused on micromanagement, and then I was doing badly, and it was frustrating as fuck, and I just turned it off right in the middle of it. So, let me go crits medic, since we're on defense. Hopefully this will help us. It doesn't look like they're getting out right now. It looks like they're having a hard time. We've got them trapped at the very first point with 4 engineers, it seems like. A little bit of overkill, but, look at how they got them stuck in here, so I'm not going to. We got a sentry down in the bottom of their base. We are kicking the crap out of these guys. So something's got rebalanced in Dawn of War Definitive Edition, the original one that I played more than probably anything else. Ooh, I want to try to save this guy. Give him the crits so he'll turn around and fight like a man. And of course, it's a waste. It's a complete fucking waste. So a bunch of the factions got a little bit of rebalancing. It's mostly nerfs, I will have to say. There's kind of some switch arounds. I don't know too much about the Dark Eldar or what they got. I'm trying to think of everybody else. The range on Tau Fire Warriors got nerfed, but I think they got some small minor buffs somewhere else. They were mostly unchanged. The Tau probably the least changed out of all the races that I saw in Dawn of War. Eldar got a buff to some minor things to help them against the Tau, so that's kind of like... At least we didn't get any more nerfs. People love to act like the Eldar are so broken and overpowered when they're one of the hardest fucking factions to play, and you can't just, melee and forget. You have to constantly micromanage them and all this shit. But people are bad at the fucking game, and so they complain when somebody actually puts the effort to get good in. Until they nerf the Eldar over and over and over. So they didn't get nerfed this time. They escaped some nerfs, and they got some minor buffs, which are pretty cool. The Space Marines got some nerfs that seemed like they hurt them. It's like a nerf to their land speeder. It was a nerf to Assault Marine squad, certain styles of play with Assault Marines. They may have got some minor buffs. I think their sniper rifle damage to heavy armor got nerfed. The Sisters early game got nerfed, but their late game is better. So it's like Seraphim took a small nerf. Like some of the things got, you'd have to read the patch notes. Some of the things got minor cost reductions or cost adjustments. Like they went up some in requisition and down some in power. The biggest takeaway from the current Dawn of War patch is the orcs got massively buffed. And I think the orcs were struggling across the board. Which it's hard to tell because I always had trouble with early game orcs rushing you with mobs and the big mech. But they were struggling, I guess, against high-skilled players and maybe competitive matches and stuff. So orcs got a lot of buffs, and they're not like crazy buffs, but they received almost no nerfs, and all of their guys are a little bit better than they were. So, yeah, if you're an orc player, if you like Dawn of War, if you're feeling left out in the shuffle, orcs should be in good shape now compared to where they were. I'm getting the lag spikes, the frame drops, the max headroom double takes, the jitters, the shakes, the Harlem shakes. The Shamrock shakes. This is another case where we have a bunch of stupid shit and I'm playing a Kritzkrieg. Okay, never mind. We have two heavies. Let's say we're playing a bunch of stupid shit that's not worth giving crits to. And I'm playing the crit medic while everybody is playing fucking engineer and sniper and pyro. But we got a couple of heavies, so I really can't complain too much. Just try to sort of stay off to the side and keep them alive. We see engineers are dealing with sappers, so there are spies around. We'll keep an eye out for that. I think the fact that Dawn of War is still getting balances and patches and updates at this point is an incredibly good sign if you're a fan of that game. It seems like Dawn of War has maybe kept the hype alive a little bit. Everything's getting all fucky and weird, and I don't have anybody to give this to. So I'm going to run out of the line of combat for a second until maybe we get a heavy who respawns. I'm not going to sit here just taking bullet. There we go. Give this guy some crits, help him out. Oh, he got one kill. All them crits, and he finally killed somebody. Yep, so I saw a Sabine Hausfelder video today that said the Dunning-Krueger effect is bullshit. That they basically proved it wrong. And that the people kind of like who came up with it and were working on it, the psychologists, were maybe guilty of the same thing that they were trying to accuse people of, or saying, hey, good job, stupid, just doing jack fucking shit. I gave him the crits and he just walked back into the spawn. Like, what fucking planet am I on? This dum-dum right here. So I thought that was funny, because back in the day, like, the meme for, I guess, League of Legends was everybody would accuse you of, oh, it's the Dunning-Krueger effect if you criticize them at all. Basically, what the Dunning-Krueger effect is people highly overestimate their own capabilities while highly underestimating those of their teams. So it's kind of this I don't know, stupid psychological horseshit that basically says if you complain about your team, you're the one who's wrong. Actually, you're not as good as the thing that you're complaining about. It's stupid horseshit jerk-off psychology for fucking people that want to argue in the comment section on Reddit. So I think it's funny that it's basically been proven to be a crock of shit. That's it. That's the only reason I put Dunning-Krueger in the title of this stream, was to shit on it and talk about it as a stupid half-baked theory that gaylords on the internet use to argue with each other over who's worse at a video game. Let's see. My Eldar escape nerf. Space Marines got a nerf. Sisters of Battle early game got a nerf, but their late game got a buff. The Dark Eldar needed that, but they just kind of got a nerf to their early game, so I don't know. That's like the only way that they were strong. But they were way too strong in the early game. So I think maybe I'm playing something that's not helping us. Like, I don't see any guys. There we go. Let's give it to this guy. Help him crits his way out. There we go. Did a little bit of work there. We really should switch to the Uber charge after this life, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get in here and bust this sentry. There we go. We got the sentry, so that's good. This guy's getting blown around by air blasts, and we're going to take this point. Uh-oh, he's out of ammos. God damn it. I have a full charge, and of course I get shot by some fucking heavy who's 10 million goddamn miles away. I keep forgetting that I can just switch my loadouts. Keep changing individual weapons. I tried some Project Zomboid last night. Trying to get the hang of it a little bit. Project Zomboid used to be a free game. If it was, I don't know if it was early access or what. It used to be a free game, so I got it when it was free, and now you have to pay for it, and I never once fucking played it the entire time. I just was not interested in it, but I mean, I'm not turning down free. It was also in like super early access at that time, and it wasn't as good as it is now. They've had several builds to upgrade sort of the world of the system. The current build is called Build 42, and I think it's supposed to be one of the most stable. It looks great. So, oh yeah, let's kill this. There you go. Project Zomboid is a sandbox game where you just play a little survivor. You kind of have some RimWorld-y style traits, and you run around in a sandbox trying to build a base and to live after the power goes out, and to keep finding ways to drink water and shit like that. And I watched one video on it. It seemed very interesting to me. Like a tutorial or a starter tutorial that just sort of gets you into the game to play on Apocalypse mode, which is the standard mode. Apocalypse mode, I think you're basically in a zombie apocalypse, and then in the first 1 to 30 days, the power goes out and the water goes out, so you kind of have to prepare for that. And you have to figure out how to get like generators set up so that you can continue to power and refrigerate, power refrigerators and keep your food from spoiling, stuff like that. Oh shit! Fucking heavy right there. No matter where I go, there's some goddamn body shooting me in the fucking back. Having one of those days where I'm just pissed off about every goddamn thing, so forgive me. It's probably, you're going to hear me curse a lot, you're going to hear me yell a lot, and take this shitty little tone of voice a whole lot, because that's how I feel inside, like a guy with a shitty little tone of voice. I don't even fucking know what's killing me. Like, are goddamn rockets blasting around the fucking corner? Like, Jesus goddamn Christ. The heavy's taking fucking rocket shots 10 feet in front of me, and I'm taking fucking splash damage from it. God damn. So anyway, Project Zomboid. It's fucking boring. I played it. I don't like it. It doesn't go anywhere. All you do is survive. There's not really any events to spice it up. There's like, the power goes out in the first 30 days, and then the fucking water goes out, and then there's a helicopter, and that's it. And you just fucking survive. And there's just not enough in it for me. It's just not. Sorry, Zomboid fans. I was thinking about playing it for the stream, but I got super fucking bored like right away, and it's never going to get better. There's no like super zombies. The boss doesn't spawn. There's not an end point. It's just boring ass running around and shoving people and stomping on them, and your fucking weapon's constantly breaking, and you're constantly managing your inventory. That's why I don't play Diablo, because Diablo is just a fucking inventory management simulator with a little bit of combat mixed in. The spy's backstabbing me again. So yeah, I'm probably not going to play that game because it just doesn't interest me at all. I tried it. It looked interesting from the videos, but I think you really just have to love zombies. You just have to fucking love them, and you just gotta, whatever zombies are doing, I'm there. You just gotta fucking, as long as there's zombies in it, I'm happy. Let's get some zombies in here. Merry Zombie-mas. Like, if that's how you feel about zombies, then you probably love that game. And I'm just lukewarm about them. And the game's boring as fuck. I'm not gonna play it. But it looks very pretty now. The town looks nice. Just being a nuisance. Yeah, it's like a lot of inventory management in Project Zomboid, and then also everything's counterintuitive and fucky. Like, you know, I gotta watch a guide on how to use a fucking pot and cook stuff, and it's like, I don't want to be watching a guide on that dumb shit. It's too complicated to just do basic things. Like, I guess the challenge of the game is not understanding how a fucking thing works and then experiencing trial and error until you die a million times. And even if you live, that's all there is. Just keep on living. There's nothing coming. There's no story. There's no boss. There's no... difficulty doesn't ramp up. I don't get it. Is really the truth. I don't get it. So that's going to be a no for me, but I gave it a shot. I thought maybe it looked cool. If we're going zombies, I know this is like super, super old, but I prefer something like Left 4 Dead. I understand Left 4 Dead. I get it. Like, there's an objective, you're all working together, you try to fucking fill the car up and get out of the mall, or whatever the fuck it is that you're doing. I understand Left 4 Dead as a game. I understand what it wants from me, what it expects from me. God damn. Project Zomboid seems like a cool, like, foundation. It seems like what you build in Unity as, like, the foundation of your game. And you go, all right, now that we got all the city looks cool and the players and the stats and all that, now we're going to fucking make it a game and add some real stuff in. Except that they stopped short of that. They didn't make it a game. It's just, it's just a fucking survival sandbox or something like that, I guess. I think if you really love what it's about, it's great. And if you're the kind of person that needs, like, I don't know, like a challenge, or I won't say it's not challenging, because you can get overrun by zombies and stuff like that. You do get tired. You know, you can get scratched and bitten, but I'm this kind of person that's always asking, to what end? Why continue doing this? And there's really just no answer in Project Zomboid. I'll give you like a counter example. There's a game called They Are Billions, which is like a little RTS where you're, you know, Victorian StarCraft people against zombies. And it's great. It's difficult. It's challenging. If one zombie gets through into your base or your camp, it can ruin the whole thing, and you really have to guard against it and set patrols. But They Are Billions, the zombies ramp up. You know, you'll get one wave, one horde approaches after a certain time, and you have to fend it off, and then you have time to rebuild and tech and get better and improve. And then another wave comes, and it's much harder. And then if you survive that, you're going to eventually get to a final wave that's incredibly difficult, and you really have to prepare for it. And I've only ever won one round of They Are Billions. Every other time I lose. So it's difficult and challenging enough that it warrants additional replays. But it has like a goal. I don't know if you can keep playing after you win on They Are Billions, like just keep going with your colony, but I don't think so. Got somebody. Tried to steal that HP, but I couldn't in time. Right? And They Are Billions, you have multiple kinds of units. You tech up, you make improvements. You can get stronger stuff. You can build defenses and embattlements and all that kind of shit. And like, you're not looking up on a guide what to do with a pot that you found in a cabinet. You know what I mean? Like, so it's probably just a matter of taste and preference. It feels kind of like shitty RimWorld, where it's like RimWorld, but it's not as deep. And instead of there being like aliens and insects and the Empire and mechanoids and all this other shit, there's just zombies. So it feels like a colony sim or a survival with no depth. No people join. You don't ever get new like party members. It might be fun in multiplayer. I don't know. I would have to try it out. It might be fun to just play with some bros and build up a base and fucking getting attacked from behind in my own base and I'm lagged into a goddamn corner. I can't move. Like I just was trying to run, but the fucking max headroom frame skipping threw me into a corner and stuck me there until I was dead. Sorry if you like Project Zomboid fans. I'm giving it a thumbs down. It's a no-go for me. It's just too boring. So, on to looking for more stuff to play, I guess. Boy, this is frustrating. Okay, let's go to control points and uncheck powerhouse so that we don't ever get that fucking map ever again. Let's uncheck attack and defense. I don't want to fucking play that anymore. All the rest of this shit is fine. I'm trying to adjust my music in my desktop audio, which I feel has been like a little bit too loud for me. But I don't want it to be nothing. Like I don't want you to not hear anything but dead silence, because that's annoying as well. This is a decent map. It's kind of weird. This big thing right here is the control point. Just trying to get that pyro, but I couldn't quite. I don't know where any of the health packs are on here, so I'm just running all the way back to spawn, I guess. There's one. Okay. So it must have just been missing. Seems like we've got this one on a pretty good lock. The game is still pretty unplayably laggy because it's Tuesday and they're working on the servers. I know I already said that, but if you're just tuning in and you're like, why is this guy playing on a potato from 1985? That's why. It's not anything to do with me. It's Valve. It's all their fault, so you can blame them. Let's just try to get to the point, because we don't have to have good frame rates or anything to stand here and cap. We just have to stay alive. But somebody's on the other side blocking us. There we go. That spy helped us out. It was a little frantic, but we got rid of this stupid ass sentry gun. We've almost got it capped. There we go, we got it. They're a whole minute ahead on us though, so, and they're taking it back instantly. Feels like this is going to be a frustrating one where we lose in the end. That's what I should just start titling the stream. A frustrating one where we lose. Thanks for tuning in to the daily frustrating win where we lose the whole fucking time. We're not going to win a single match this goddamn game. This whole session, we're just going to bitch and cry and talk in a spiteful, petty, mean voice and make excuses. And at the end of the stream, we're going to decide whether or not to even keep this stupid motherfucker because we're so mad at how we did. The other team has one less person than us, so we can't really even complain about that. Good thing we have this whole fucking base built up right here, not anywhere near the control point. That's sure doing us a lot of good while we lose the fucking game. I'm just going to stand here and wait for us to lose. There we go. Yep, I'm having a bad time today. Just getting more and more pissed off as things go on. Losing sucks, and all I've done is lose the entire time. There we go. We just joined in just in time to lose, it looks like. Cool, cool, cool. This has been fun. What's the word I'm looking for? Fun. It's been a barrel of laughs. It's the kind of fun that just makes you want to get an electrical cord and fucking choke somebody to death with it. I hate the way the fucking spawn locations work in this map. Because they're just... The layout doesn't make any sense, and it's like, oh, you could have just went right and you would have been right at the cart. But instead you went left, so now you have to walk around the whole fucking Disney World theme park to get back to where you're supposed to be at. Oh, I was healing a spy like a dipshit. I was healing a spy. Take some time to reload my needle gun. Looks like there is a guy right in here. Fucking spy bastard. I saw him skulking around in the shed back there. We got that guy. He took a ride on the old hot dog highway, as the kids in Wonder Showzone would say. I gotta say, I'm loving this triple medic thing here we got going on now. It's like there's too many medics for all these shithead spies to backstab, and we just keep healing each other. How do you like them apples? These guys have nothing, so we might as well just sit here. No sentry guns, no boats, no motor cars, not a single luxury. We're gonna win, we're gonna win. Yay, they gave us one. We finally won. Can stop being such a fucking crybaby now. Yeah, it just gets frustrating when you jump into a game and it's like you're having an Amtrak train driven up your asshole the entire match. So let's see. We talked about Dawn of War updates, early game nerfs for the Dark Eldar, The Necrons took a bunch of hits, especially the Necron Lord. He's nerfed. I hate this map. We're not going to play that. Let's go uncheck Frontier. I don't want to play Frontier. With the big stupid Sharky choo-choo train, it's a bad map. It's easy to just fucking get. I don't know. If you're on pushing on offense, it's hard because the map favors people turtling up, I feel like. I don't like Frontier for that reason. Freight is okay. I haven't played this in a long time. I actually do kind of like Freight. Sisters got an early game nerf in Dawn of War. Sisters a battle, but their late game got buffed. They didn't really touch the Canoness, which I think is kind of seems to be key. Getting that Inferno pistol on the Canoness seems to be a pretty big deal. Seraphims took a nerf, I know that. Celestine squads might have taken a slight nerf, but I don't remember it being significant. That guy was just being a memeing idiot, so... lagged into a backstab. Just want to stand on the control point, please. Like, it's really good. Certain things, certain facts of life, I'm like, wow, I'm really glad that it's this way. There's two of those things being, like, I'm glad that murder is illegal, or else there would be a lot of murder. I would have murdered, like, 10 times over by now if it wasn't against the law and I didn't have to worry about going to jail and getting butt-fucked by some loser with AIDS who choked out his baby mama or whatever. If that weren't the case, I would have murdered a lot by now. And the other thing that's really, you know, I'm thankful for is that the internet is not a place where I can get my hands around the necks of other people. It's an imaginary space. It exists in the dreams of electrons and the people who invented it and in between the servers, and it's kind of a Twilight Zone, you know what I mean? But if it were a real physical place that you could go, I'd be in prison now for choking people to death. Every time I get backstabbed, I wish that I could just be in the same room as the person who did it, so I could just fucking choke them to death and watch the life leave their eyes. And then I would suffer the consequences, and I'd be really sad about it and be like, man, I messed my life up, but I would just murder them. So, certain things, it's really good that they are the way that they are. Shut the fuck up. Please move up here to where all the fucking sentry guns are so that I can give you this Uber charge, you dumb idiot. Like, how long do I have to stand here trying not to die before you walk up and take your free fucking invincibility? God damn. Fucking moron. I wish I could hit you. Wish I could do damage to my own friendly team in this game. Like 100% charged, 10 minutes going. I keep waiting for somebody to walk up and be a fucking man. But they won't do it, so I have to waste it. So they go, oh god, I'm invincible, I better run. And like half the fucking time that you're Uber charged, they're running to the place that they need to be. It's like, just run up there while it's 100% and trust me that I got it. Fucking dipshits. Ugh. This is about the only thing we can do with the servers being fucked up the way that they are, though, so we're just gonna roll with it. Like, this guy's waiting till we're all fucked and running up and dying. This guy's got the Dragon's Fury, so he can't do shit. And this guy's just got his fucking secondary weapon out, so what am I supposed to do with this? Like, who am I supposed to give this Uber charge? Alright, let's go. It's you. You're the one. Yeah, there's like four fucking sentry guns in there. So we're never getting it. Some maps are bad for turtling. Oh, we're lagging out. The servers are about to go haywire. Watch out for this train so we don't get run over by a damned old train. And the whole game's frozen. Let's see. Are we going to be dead when we reappear? Nope. We lived somehow. It's a brave group of people that plays Team Fortress 2 on server maintenance day, but some of us are just desperate and broken enough to try. Oh, they broken in. They broken in. We gotta run. Fuck them. We got a hero standing down here. Oh, this is it. This is it. Come on, stupid. Fuck them up. Somehow McHale's Navy pulled it off. You did it, F-Troop. Holden Bloodfest Jr. says it's fake and gay. Well, maybe. Not sure that I can argue that point. If we're fake and gay, though, and we beat you, what does that make you? King Kaiser. Got killed by, I guess, the lock and load grenades. A direct hit from the lock and load. I like this guy's style. He's got the Persian Persuader and he's just fucking people up. Rest in peace, Eyeless Neptune. Looks like we're going to possibly win this round. Except I can't get onto this fucking thing. Oh, I'm stuck. The game's lagged out. Ha-ha! Yep, there we go. All the shit's blown up right when I need it. Try not to get hit by any trains. Somebody is going for our middle point, so we want to try and block that if we can. Give this spy a little bit of overheal before... Oh shit, that was a spy! This guy! We got somebody. I'm still not sure which one was the spy, if I'm being honest. There you go. Fly a million miles away from me where I can't heal you. Still got Final Fantasy Tactics. We're going to do that on, because I don't want to just do it on a daily, day-to-day basis. There wouldn't be enough time to really get anywhere. And ooh, I just had a loud peal of thunder, which means the stream could go out at any moment. But you're here live from the thunderstorm, from the Thunderdome. There's people capping our points, but we're capping the next point. See you later, suckers. Oh, they're trying. Can an Uber charge stop an oncoming train? That's the question that I have. I don't know if it can, but it's burning in my mind. If you know, let me know. Oh, we got some stuff. What did we get? We got the Cleaner's Carbine. We found an item. We've got some summer cases. I don't think I have enough to buy them, right? Let's see what I've got. Oh, we don't want to see this, so yeah, we're going to cancel all that so that you don't see all my Steam info. Yep, I don't know. I don't think I have enough to get these right now, or I would, but we'll try to do one more round before the power goes out, even though we're dropping a ton of frames and our frame rate's abysmal, I think, right now. It's going to be laggy and herky and jerky, but playable. Playable. It's not unplayable yet. We just won 2 in a row, right? We're on a streak. This is a cool map. I like Pier. I think it's well made. I think it's well balanced against attack and defense. Pushing that last point is difficult, but I've seen plenty of people win, so it's not impossible. Alright, let's get the old Uber charge charged up now that we're done fucking around. I don't know what this scout circle jerk is, but they're all swinging bats and fishes in a circle. Those scouts are like fleas. How you killing? They don't understand the memes. The meme warfare. Just gonna Uber charge out the gate. Get this guy some invincibility so he can cheat death. And then we're gonna work on the really important thing of pushing the cards. There we go. Ooh, I tried to heal him, but he caught me switching weapons. He caught me switching codes between weapons. Oh, I'm gonna be dead by the time this catches up. No, I'm not. Somehow. Somehow I'm not dead. It's me and Kibby. Come on, Kibby. I can't get up that way. We're getting shot by a sentry gun, so we cannot even get out of the hole. It's that little sentry gun on the hill there. This is going well. You can see we have not pushed the cart a single bit. We're trapped in our spawn. This is the most fun way to play the game, is to never leave the spawn and to die instantly as soon as you get to the door, and then spend 15 more seconds waiting to respawn again. It's really the heart of Team Fortress when you get down to it. Just dying instantly and watching your teammates play the game in the kill screen. It's usually the main strategy, what you want to do to be successful in Team Fortress 2. Just sit here trapped, constantly set on fire by Phlogistinator pyros. Yep, we're doing it. This is all according to plan of just staying in the spawn until the game's over. There we go. Somebody's actually pushing a little bit. Alright, let's do this. Kill the fucking sentry guns, please, so that these guys will... Alright, whatever. I gave him an Uber charge, and he just spent the whole time running with his shotgun out. I'm at a loss for words. I just don't... I don't understand the people who play this game. So, do our best to win. These guys are kind of getting built up, so that's good. Making some progress. We're making our way downtown. Walking the streets and we're homebound. We're running a Vanessa Carlton on them, I would say. It's a new sex move. I don't know how it works, but make up something and write it in the comments. What would you call a Vanessa Carlton if you were making her name into a weird sex move? I'll use it in a sentence. I gave that bitch a hot Vanessa Carlton last night. Yep, he just waited for our Uber charge to end, and then he juggled us up in the air with rockets. And even if we wanted to pretend like we were good enough to get out of it, we can't, because we started lagging. We just lagged our asses into our corner, and we fucking exploded, like we've done so many times this game so far. If you're still watching this miserable stream that we've had today at this point, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. What are you still doing here? I don't know. I'm not charming or affable, and the game's not good, and I really just can't understand why you're here, but I'm thankful for you. If you are. If you are, I'm thankful for you. Oh, we watched that guy burn a slow, painful death. Hey, it's a medic and a scout. Let's shoot him in the back. We're probably gonna die, but what can we do? Just keep spamming bullets in retreat. The scout will take some damage. Alright, we've been chased all the way back to our spawn by a lone scout. We did make some progress on the cart, and our team has pushed it a little ways, so that's good. Torchlight here. We've got the same old dum-dum moron with his shotgun out instead of his minigun, his main weapon. He finally decided to use it. Just going to keep him alive so that he can... At least he's moving towards the cart. Testicular Torsionist blew us up with a crit rocket. So, in case you're wondering, testicular torsion is when your balls get all twisted into a weird shape inside of your ball sack. And I hear it's painful. Never had it happen to me, but this guy is a testicular torsionist. Pretty sure, I don't know if that guy's a spy or a scout. I think I bumped into him. I think it was a collision issue. Oh, we have nobody on our teams. Like, red team is missing 4 or 5 people. Blue team is missing 4 or 5 people. I noticed because one of my enemies said something and he's now on my team. Which means he got auto-balanced. Wow. Fucking heavy got killed by a scout while I was healing him. He am so good at this game. It's like you have 300 health, the most health out of anybody in the game. And you have a dedicated pocket healer. And you refuse to use your primary weapon. Now, go out there and get shot down by the character with the least amount of fucking health in the game. Yep, so we're going full on Dunning-Krueger here today. We're blaming our team. I'm the best, they're the worst. I know everything, they don't know anything. I'm good, they're bad. It's all their fault and none of it's my fault. These are all Dunning-Krueger-y things to say. This is what you would go into the League of Legends subreddit and you would comment on somebody's stupid Elo Heaven strategy that only works when you have teammates who give a shit. And you would get into an argument with them about it. And you would say all the things that I just said. We're going to get some overtime. This is good. All we got to do is make it to this next little hub. And we're good. We got killed by a casual idiot. It happens. The game is full of casual idiots and we lose. I mean, you could just change every other player's name in the game to casual idiot, in my opinion, and I wouldn't tell a single shred of difference. It would just all look the same to me. I don't see color, I guess, is what I'm saying. You know, blue and red. Looks like we might be done because if we can't connect to a match, well, I just don't know what else to do. I've already complained the entire time. I've already bitched and cried and said a bunch of cuss words and talked about the Dawn of War patch, talked about how I don't like Project Zomboid because it's boring, and it just ended. It just stopped queuing for casual. There we go. Okay, we're in now. We'll do Final Fantasy Tactics streams. Probably will be a Saturday stream. That's we did it last Saturday, and we went for about 3 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes roughly, so 20 minutes shy, I guess, of 3-hour stream. We're lagging real bad already because I can't even click this shit, so. Buckle up, buckaroos. Yep, looks like we're struggling. So, We'll try one more time, and if it doesn't connect this time, we'll call it a day. I'll try to come up with more positive, uplifting, heartfelt things to say, unless you like all the bitching and crying, in which case I've got plenty of it. Shoved deep down inside, repressed, like all my German-Irish feelings. That's what we do. We shove them down into the black void of our stomach and try to digest our feelings instead of feeling them. Because to show feelings is a sign of weakness. Everybody will point and laugh at us, tell us that our dicks are small. Girls won't date us. They see our feelings. These are all things you just have to learn from experience the hard way as a man in the modern day. Hey, look at that. Hope you enjoyed that high-level gameplay. We joined, and in 5 seconds we won the match. Couldn't have done it without my help, guys. I don't want to take all the credit, but yep, I feel the same way, plus symbol. One of my opponents named plus symbol, not the word plus and the word symbol, but just the plus symbol is his name. His comment was frowny face, and you know what? My sentiments exactly. I'm going to go with regular old pyro for this. I think it's probably better. We don't have any weird air blast penalties or shit like that from the degreaser. I don't know if it has an air blast penalty. I know it has an afterburn penalty. Holsters faster, deploys faster. Yeah, we get a penalty on our air blast cost. It uses more air, but honestly, we're pushing the cart, so that doesn't matter. We're going to stick with the degreaser, and we're going to try to extinguish some people. Right now, our degreaser is only uncharitable. We only have 102 kills on it, so we can farm it up anyway. It's not for anything, just for the lulz, just for the bragging rights. There's people spamming rockets, so we're just going to spam the air blast and try to get some of them out. Try to air blast this guy away from the soldiers so that they're irrelevant, but it's not working. There were 2 soldiers and we couldn't get them both. Well, we overcame the initial wave of Uber charges, pinning us into our spawn, and it looks like the whole team is pushing. You just can't ask for much more than that. We got Sydney Sweeney on our team with her big, delicious titties. Try to get around to the other side of this. And grab this health real quick. Yes, so we don't die. And we're still pushing. Make sure nobody's behind us. I feel like Michael J. Fox playing right now. The screen is so jerky, but it's like you can't let your Parkinson's stop you from living life. You know what I mean? You just got to go out there and get a Fitbit and just be like, look, I got 10,000 steps today. We're pushing the cart. We're pushing the cart. People are getting sniped. I don't know if I mentioned this in the Dawn of War patch, but the Imperial Guard also got heavily nerfed because they were considered largely to be one of the strongest teams. I don't know why exactly, but I'll hazard a guess. Their command unit is very strong. Instead of one commander, it's a squad of people, so it takes longer to kill. It's great for early game harassment. A lot of their buildings shoot So you can just building creep. Chaos got some buffs as well. So one of the things that got buffed was cultists with grenade launchers, which is just one of the most goddamn annoying things in the entire game. So I'm really sad that that's the case. But it is, nevertheless. Hey, we're frozen up. Let's see what happens. It'll be a mystery surprise when the game catches up. We're alive! We're alive! We did it, Auntie M. I don't know why I'm talking to Auntie M, because that doesn't have anything to do with odds. Dorothy never says shit about being alive. That's like the Frankenstein guy. And he doesn't say we're alive, he says it's alive. So all these lines and mixed metaphors, and they're just not working. I'm just fumbling all of them. Could have took that teleporter. It would have saved us some time, but I need the exercise, really, if you look and see. The Pyro, well, he's not that bad. He's got a little bit of a stomach, I guess. What we don't want to do is let this guy get built up right here. Oh, we got some guys causing mayhem. Let's push the cart. We don't want a bunch of sentry guns and shit to get built up here around us. I think we're going to win this one. Unless they mount a huge offensive right here and kill us all. I was killed by Glenn Quagmire. Oh, someone's getting mad at the medic and Pyro. The Pyro is using a Phlogistinator and he's being pocketed by the medic. So they're getting frustrated and saying fuck him, which I understand, but it's not going to be enough to stop us from winning the game. It's just not going to be enough to stop us. Not even server maintenance can beat us. Ooh. This one's harder. We got to get it all around the top up to the sea point up there. How are we going to do this? Kino, Sushi Boy, Sydney Sweeney, AJ Alvarez, he's not famous, and Knight.exe. The dreaded Flog Pyro that everybody's cursing at in the all chat.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Wow, look at the delay on that. Fire, and then 3 seconds later, the flare actually comes out of the barrel of my gun.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got a cheeky rocket reflect right out of the gate. They are also using a Phlogistinator Pyro now, out of some kind of spiteful revenge against Knight.exe. But it's not going to be enough, because I'm pushing this cart. So while you guys are busy titty fucking around with him, I'm going to be moving the objective. Yeah, there we go. It's a huge delay, but 30 seconds later, we finally set the scout on fire. I don't think that this strategy they got is working, Cotton. It's a bold one, but it's not paying off. See if with lag we can actually hit this guy by aiming way in front of him, but it's not working. Try to chop him with the axe. We can actually do decent melee with the degreaser and the extinguisher. But we're just going to run back in the respawn real quick. Even though it takes 30 minutes for the door to open. Real quick is just a turn of phrase. Don't at me. This guy's spamming the cart with nades, so we can't quite get through. The testicular torsionist has struck again. Let's see if we can get up around behind him now. Oh, shit! He's like blowing us up through a fucking crack in the ceiling that he saw. God damn. It's like, let me turn this corner. Oh, lag? Oh, I'm dead. I was just trying to walk up the stairs, bro. I'm trying to give you a server day advantage. Here we go. Let's go up here real quick and maybe not get killed by this dickhead again. Your fucking stupid goddamn sticky grenades. And I died from falling. Somehow. Somehow the Emperor returned. Somehow Disney destroyed a $4 billion franchise. Twice. There you go, you cocksuckers. Let's see how you like it. They didn't like it. They killed me. I thought they would have liked it. The scout who runs faster than anyone on the team taking the teleporter. This is not working. We're going the same way over and over again, and it's not working out. So we're going to go a different way this time. We're going to lag out. We're going to bump into things. We're going to try to get up here through this window and kill all these mother fathers, but we got killed ourselves. And we barely did any fucking damage. Mission not accomplished. Alright, so we're going to lose this in about 3 more minutes. If you're still watching along, just hang out until we lose, and then we'll call it a day. Flog pyros charging up here. Let's go around a different way to a different world. We can spin off from the Cosby Show. Yeah, we can spin off from the Cosby Clutch. Have some fire, fellas. I'm stuck on stairs. The real challenge of Team Fortress 2 is that every wall, every corner, every little pokey prop in the fucking janky-ass map design will stop you from running backwards when someone's trying to kill you. Are you running upstairs? Well, did you see this little fucking pokey thing sticking out of the door? Of course not. Now it's stopping you, and you're just standing there like an asshole while you get murdered. It really annoys me that, like, when you back into something in this game that you don't slide along the wall. You just stop. Like, at least let me keep fucking moving or something. Goddamn. You just stop. You just back into a wall and die. And there's all these little fucking pokey pieces. Like, look at this shit. Why the fuck is that there? But all of it's like, oh, I'm backed up into this, and now I can't move. Look after all the fucking stupid thing sticking out of the wall. When I start talking in my dumb asshole voice, which, believe it or not, is the voice I just did and not my normal voice. That's when you know that I've really lost the plot and that I'm just going to say stupid, childish things that don't make any sense. They're not founded in reality whatsoever. It's just a lot of venting and complaining. Spoiled, childish behavior with no excuse, rhyme, or reason. We just can't even get through here. We're being dominated by everybody because we walk into the enemies and just fucking immediately die every time. That's our strat. We go into the room. There's 10 people. We try to set one of them on fire, and then we eat shit and die immediately. That's the only way I know how to play this game, to be honest. I mean, Helen Keller style. I just turn off the hearing and the vision, and we just run in, mouse W+1. I mean, W plus mouse 1 is what I meant to say. I'm talking too much shit and not thinking enough about what I'm saying. Saying stupid things. Talking in this cadence. Alright, we're going to lose in 34 seconds. Thanks for watching along. We're too goddamn stupid to win or live or breathe or tie our shoes. So we just can't get past this choke point. I refuse to do anything that'll help us, like play medic. Because I don't want to. I don't know why. I'm just stubborn and childish like this sometimes. And I'm just like, help the team. Why would I do that? Why do you think I'm interested in helping this fucking team? I'm not going to do that. There we go. We lose. Alright, thanks for watching along today. This has been an exercise in pretty much total frustration from start to finish. Whether the power got knocked out or whether we tried it 2 or 3 times and failed, we finally got into the laggy-ass Tuesday servers that are having maintenance done upon them, and we played some janky half-ass games where we accomplished nothing and blamed everyone else for our shortcomings. So that's a successful day of TF2, if I do say so myself. And I hope you found any part of this interesting if you were suffering along with me. And if you didn't, you have my sincerest apologies. It probably will happen again, though. So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time for more daily